Chris here. Today we're going to be jumping in our truck and heading out east. Yesterday the DLC Going East was released, and so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to find a load here at the headquarters in Berlin and head out that direction. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map and see what they've added. As you can see here, where the yellow extends is pretty much where the edge of the area was before this latest patch. These are the cities that were pretty much farthest out. And so all this area out here is all brand new, part of the DLC. Basically it's all of Poland. We've got Slovakia down here and Hungary now that we can drive in. So that'll be pretty interesting. Last episode, in episode 1, we picked up a reservoir tank here in Berlin and hauled it out to Dortmund out here. Dropped it off at this facility, this mine, you could call it. And we ended up spending the night in this town, and I took a load of diggers a few days ago from here and drove them up to Hamburg, where I dropped them off and then took off back into Berlin, where I parked my truck because I knew with the latest patch that it was going to reset the location anyway. So that was patch 1.5 that came out right before the DLC. So basically that's what we've got. All kinds of new areas to explore, and I've still got a lot of areas that we had already that I haven't been to. I really want to make it out to Paris one of these days, so I think that'll be pretty neat. Let's go ahead and jump into the freight market and see what loads we can find for the day. Alright, always go ahead and search by our location, and I always sort them out price per distance. Basically it looks like this isn't the highest grossing necessarily, but the one that pays us the most per mile, and that's what counts when you really boil it down. So looks like we take quite a drop, and these aren't going out to Poland. That's really starting to drop there, so we're going to go ahead and run a load of magnesium, which is 21 tons, which is 3 tons, you know, to the limit, is unless if you get a mod, of course, but they go up to 24, so that'd be a pretty heavy load and make our truck work just a little bit. And it's heading out into the new area here, so pretty excited about that. Let's go ahead and set it as our GPS destination and head out. Alright, get her started and hopefully we don't crash today or get any tickets. That's a fat chance. You usually get at least 1 or 2 tickets. I think last time I hit the guardrail, and I don't know if what magnesium does when it's spilt all over the roadway, but with me driving way over the speed limit, that could always pose a problem. Oh, going the wrong way. There we go. There we go. Get that GPS up. It's a little bit easier to see than the one in the dash. At least for me. I think it's the Volvo has a nice one that comes comes out of the dash. And I've driven that truck before, and I find that it's pretty easy, so maybe we'll have to look into one of those. At least the weather's good. I wonder how far we'll probably make it before it starts raining. Whoa! Hit that. Going to be our place here on the left. Alright, what do you got for us here? Magnesium. Let's go ahead and take her. It's not a very exciting load, but I guess at the end of the day all you're doing is hooking them and pulling them anyway. There she be. Alright. Let's lug this heavy trailer here and get going. Hopefully there's not too much traffic here today. Looks like it's just a little bit after noon. And I forgot to fill her up. Probably should actually swing by our shop there. Otherwise, when we get out to the highway, the interstate there, we gotta fill her up. It looks like we're getting pretty low for that, so that's the one thing that's nice about having the upgraded headquarter building there. Your shop is, like I said, there's 3 levels. When you get to the top one, you get your own gas pump, which is pretty nice. If you remember to fill up when you're there, you usually can get pretty far and don't have to worry too much about it. Just got to get out of Berlin here and get rid of this traffic. Man, I don't think we're gonna probably make the next light with the way these people drive. That was almost a $400 ticket. Should probably turn our lights on. I always try to drive with my lights, because it usually starts raining somewhere along the line, and then you end up getting a ticket if you forget to turn them on. Whew. Probably should have just gotten in the other lane. That would have been a lot smarter. Good thing my wife's not riding with us. She'd be yelling at me right now. Oh, now this guy's gonna do one of these numbers. This is probably why I don't drive truck in real life. I did look into it, and living here in Nashville, Tennessee, I would have had to go to like some class for, you know, learning to drive, getting your CDL and all that, like out in Memphis, and for a couple weeks. And I just didn't want to be gone from home that long, and that was a couple careers ago, I guess, before I got into doing my current profession, which is computer repair. And before that, it was I was a senior banker for a large bank here in the U.S. and enjoyed that job. It had a lot of good security, but 2008 rolled around and the economy started doing what it's doing, and that wasn't too much fun anymore. So that's when I got into doing computer repair for somebody else at first, and then ended up starting my own business about 4 years ago, and I guess the rest has been history. It stays pretty busy. Let's fill her up. Oop. There we go. I don't know why I always do that. But yeah, I get to work out of my home and run my business out of my home, and get to be here with the kids, and for the most part we've been able to keep them out of daycare, which anybody that you know, is paying for that knows exactly how expensive that can be. It can wipe out half your paycheck. Here we go. Now we're gonna get rain. Never fails. Maybe we'll cheat at this next light up here. Here we go. Hopefully we can make this green. Little trick, you really don't get ticket, but if you have a chance to get over and drive in the wrong way over there and go through the light in the wrong lane, the trigger, there's no trigger over there for giving you a ticket, so you can easily, you know, kind of cheat the system there. And I suppose in RL Sim it would probably work as well if there was no, if you had like traffic camera, but whoa, that was close. I don't know why I was getting over anyway there. Yeah, this is different. Oh no, I've been down that road. Okay, I don't usually come out this side of town too much, but as long as this is going in the right direction. I was thinking I was coming down that other road there to the right, so. Oh my goodness. We're starting to lose the rear end there a little bit. The wrong thing to do in that case would be to jack on the brake. Then you'd really get her going. All you can do is, you know, straighten your wheel and put her down to the floor. I've done a little bit of driving in some bigger trucks. My father owning a towing business, I've run some, you know, medium-sized trucks, you know, hauling cars on a flatbed and things like that. I guess the biggest that I've probably... Hey! Are my headlights not on? And I missed my turn! Oh my god! You son of a... We're gonna go mudding here. What is the deal with that? I thought my headlights were on there. I guess I had my other ones. Oh well. You see what I'm telling you? They'll nickel and dime you to death. I should have known because I could see that there was no reflection of lights. One thing I can do with this truck is light up the front, so... Let's see if we get on a straightaway here. I forget what button turning all that other business on was. Can do it like this too. We'll just turn them all on here. There we go. Like a Christmas tree going down the road. But yeah, getting back to the trucks, I've driven like the largest size moving van that you can get, you know, with the car trailer and a car on it. That's pretty fun, but I think it'd be a lot of fun to be an over-the-road trucker, but with a family, you know, you can't... You're going to be gone all the time, and that to me isn't the greatest thing right there. I don't know how some of those guys do it. You do hear a lot of them complain about, you know, not getting to see their family too much. Oh man, this guy is really... Oh yeah, now he's going to speed up. Need a little bit more horsepower on this thing, but anyway, yeah, my wife and I, we talked about when we're retired getting into trucking. I think it'd be kind of cool to be able to do a lot of traveling that way, and who knows what it'll be by that time. We're you know, probably talking another 30 years, but It'd be kind of a fun way to still earn money and get to travel, and we'd probably do it together. And she's pretty interested in doing something like that, but we'll see. I don't really like dealing with a lot of heavy city traffic and things like that, but it is different when you're in a truck. I don't know, when I'm driving a bigger vehicle, I feel a lot better and more calm. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like having or owning a car in real life. Is I just feel like I'm so tiny and vulnerable. Uh-oh. We lost a little speed on this hill here. Whoa. I guess they made a button now you can turn your rumble strip off. And I kind of like it. Honestly, I don't think it was there early on when I really did a lot of playing in here. I kind of noticed it the last few times, and it does help. I got this thing to the floor, and I can only get her up to 64. Oh boy. Hey, look, we're already hitting the border. Welcome to Poland. Yeah, they said they redid this, the tolls and things like that, so we'll have to check that all out. Oh man. Oh, sorry, dude. I knew that was gonna happen. Now we just got docked on our load here. I tend to drive a lot more careful when I'm not, you know, making a video. I don't have much to be in a hurry for. But when you're recording, you know, I like to kind of speed things up a little bit. Oh, oh my god! Oh my god! That was just noob right there. Start of the toll roll. Keep the ticket. All right. Ew, this is just bad. What did I do? I kill her? Oh no. That's gonna give us some problems. That's gonna cost us a lot of money right there. Probably gonna get some truck stalls here too. Hopefully there's a service area where we gotta go. Man, if we keep damaging this truck up, I'm gonna end up with a wash here on what I get paid. This is the A2, this road. I guess they've completely redone this. It's been since January, almost well, 9 months ago now since I've driven on it, so I really don't notice a difference, but it looks pretty good to me. I wish it wasn't raining. Now, what is this guy doing up here in a hot air balloon? He must be suicidal. It's a lightning storm and he's flying his hot air balloon. Yeah, this is all new here. That's why it's lighting up yellow as we come across it, because even though I've come through here since they redid this road, it recognizes it as new. Making some ground now. Gosh, I wish I went to hit that toll gate. I'd have rather just busted right through it and got fined for it. But the amount of damage now is going to be insane. I don't know what I was thinking there. So I guess everybody in some countries in Europe anyways do toll roads. I know we got a few states here in the US that do it. Every time I drive through Illinois, I call it Illinois, we have to hit the tolls getting back and forth from Tennessee to Wisconsin. And I don't know, they're such a pain. I wish they would just take it out of the old taxes like everybody else, stopping and dealing with tolls. Oh man, this is not good. I think I hydroplaned. Man, the whole thing started just floating. We're taking a lot of damage on this run. I guess that's what makes her exciting. Oh no, not good. Before they allowed us to shut the speed limiter off, you know, you were stuck pegged at 55, and you didn't get in as many crashes, so I guess it kind of served its purpose well. What we got going on here? We got more tolls, man. They're just nickel and diamond here, aren't they? I guess I owe them a toll gate and a guardrail. Yeah, I'll go through here. Let's see, we got a warning there. $54, man. I remember when you used to throw a quarter in the bucket. Alright. We sure do get a whole lot of rain. I have the setting, I think it's just at default, which is like not supposed to rain much. But it seems to, everywhere I go, that's all it wants to do. We're going to be exiting here. Hopefully this car doesn't. Alright. You don't want to go too fast around these things here, going downhill. That whole trailer will kick out on you. Guess we're going to go right here. That's the sound of something tore up. Looks like the rain's stopping. We damaged her pretty good. Probably, definitely probably took out our radiator. Dash says, visit service. That might affect our speed also, which is not good. Shut these window wipers off. Oh my goodness, here's the light. That retarder really helps when it comes to stopping. This car's gonna go here. I guess they've added some new vehicles and people, pedestrians, you know, things like that with that latest patch. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna slide in here and take off your front end. Alright. Now we're on a highway. I should have checked the route before I left. A lot of times they send you down these highways and it's not always the way you gotta do her. Oh man, this thing is chugging here. I'm sure it'll end up stalling on us here. Kind of a different view. lose your head. I don't know if anybody actually prefers to drive in this, but definitely adds a new challenge, that's for sure. Ooh. I've done this one a few times, and it works, but... Uh-oh. Yeah. We stalled out, just like I said. And a swinger in here. Look at that, I've never seen that vehicle before. Alright. I don't know how we're gonna do here, but I don't think this load is gonna be too awfully long. Huh. Feels like we're kind of driving around a big old city here. Riding the rumble around the bend here. Alright. And another highway. At least my guys down there are making some money. Like 400. I'm gonna have to check up on them and make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be. I wish I had a little bit more control over telling them, you know, where they should go or could go. You kind of hire them and hand them the keys, and the only control you really have is telling them what to get certified in next. And that's pretty much it, I think. And I just wish I had the ability to really manage the company. And I don't know if anybody ever played oh, what is the name of that? Railroad Tycoon 3, I believe. That game had an awesome economy, you know, system. Actually, it was kind of difficult, but for some reason this knucklehead is going to start yawning on us here. But yeah, it was you could get the hang of it, and you could control what loads you're running where, and it had a very intricate economy and dealing with the stock market and all that kind of thing, stocks and bonds, whatever, you know. That was a great game. I used to enjoy playing that a whole lot back in the day. Of course, you got to run her on XP. It says it only works on XP, but it does work on Vista. I had that back in the day, and I think it'll work on Windows 7. The only problem is they have some DLC pack that won't work on the new. You have to have XP, so. But that's not too big of a deal. I mean, throw an old hard drive in and install XP, or just put a partition on your hard drive, and you can keep it a copy XP for some of those old games. I used to have one, never ended up playing them, so I took it out. But yeah. I wish I could reach in here and bitch slap this guy when he does that. We're gonna drive here, and eventually what'll happen, I don't know if I reached tired level last time. I thought I was good to go on that, but I should have looked at that too. Kind of left with our pants around our ankles, didn't we? But eventually what'll happen he'll yawn, and then we'll start getting ticketed, and then eventually his eyes will start closing, and after that he'll start dozing off behind the wheel, and it basically puts you in a black screen and you have no control, and usually you slam into walls and cars. And hey, Farming Simulator, I gotta get another episode of that out here again soon too. Kind of been slacking on that. We've got the big USA map that's coming out here in about 2 weeks, and I'm gonna jump into that one for sure. I'm gonna lose probably a week just to editing. I think I'm gonna have to catch some sleep up here. But yeah, we're gonna jump in and be tearing that up right away. I have to say, they did a pretty good job on the detail here in Poland. I don't know what this is. A little sleepy place up here. It's kind of cool. A little place to pull off. Hopefully we get our engine started when we're done. Oh, excuse me. Now it'll be dark out. Yeah, 3:45 in the morning. I'm sure we've got time to probably get there. I think I might just, yeah, we'll just take off here. Blind everybody with our lights. Can't really see here. Alright. Don't hit me, please. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we're gonna... There goes the tranny again. We're gonna dive into a couple other new games here soon. I guess trucking related games. You have to stay tuned for that. I'm pretty excited about those. And I got a bunch of PlanetSides that are gonna be coming out, and what else we got going on? The Hunter. Try to do a Hunter every week. Had a lot of people enjoying those. This is definitely the time of year that I enjoy doing hunting. Probably won't run the series too much in the springtime. We're gonna be an idiot here and just... Oh man. Oh, wow. We just coasted right through that pile. Cut a little time. But yeah, I probably won't continue the Hunter series too much in the spring, and maybe even in the summer a little bit. I'm hoping we've got a couple games that are going to be a big part of this channel. DayZ, the standalone. I have done DayZ mod, and I've even uploaded a DayZ video of just some clips, and it's unlisted because we're driving through the dirt. Oh. We got some language in there that I didn't want to put up, so there's nothing too interesting anyway. But yeah, I definitely liked playing DayZ a whole lot. But we're gonna, you know, jump in and do the standalone. I kind of go back and forth with how I think it's gonna be. Some days I read up on it and what good old Dean Hall or Rocket, what he says, and other days I'm not so sure. But the latest news, I'm getting excited about it. They are completely scrapping out, sounds like, the zombies, and they're going to you know, redo that whole mechanic, and that's the thing that was making me making me a little worried, was the this is a pain, dealing with those zombies. Oh man, now we're really stalling. So yeah, it's good news that they're gonna rework that. My engine might be tore up, but we're still gonna pass on a hill in a no passing zone. And I think he's far enough. And the other game that is going to be a huge part of this channel when it gets released is Severium. And we'll be doing that one a whole lot with walk through it with us. He's a big fan of the Stalker series, and those are the folks that are making it. So, good old Russian game. So, we'll probably have to amp it up as far as the amount of videos to be able to cover all that, but we're gonna really dive in and yeah, $100. I'm rich. That ain't nothing. Holy cow. Don't need any more damage. Look at this bridge. So, haven't gotten any speeding tickets yet. I'm sure that's right around the corner. This is real pretty over here. I am impressed with how they've done it out here. Whoa, what's this? Guess you got a train up here. That's kind of cool. This looks like some bridges back home. This looks identical to some of the bridges. It's kind of cool. Yeah, pocket change, pocket change. See if I care. Okay, I do care. Hey, you want to fall asleep here? Road closed. Yeah, we'll be breaking out some videos with maybe some shooting. I was gonna bring out some real life RL sim hunting this fall. We'll see about that. I don't have any of my guns set up with a nice scope camera right now. Something I gotta invest in. And of course the time to go out and hunt, you know, takes away from everything else. That can be very time consuming, so we'd definitely be bringing some of those videos to the channel, but it might not happen so much this fall, but I do plan next year to be bringing a lot of those out. And what else do we got? Oh, some gun shooting videos. I gotta get to the range here one of these days. I have a membership for the local range and never go there, never been using it, so I gotta do that. It's just really hard to record there because you got 100 other people shooting right next to you. You can't really do too much commentary and things like that, so might see about going to a buddy's house outside of town here. He's got a little bit of land, 15 acres, and we can do a little bit of shooting out there. He just doesn't want too much because of the neighbors get kind of annoyed. I can understand that. So we'll see about doing that. I gotta take my 45 apart here one of these days and clean it. I gotta get the firing pin out of it. It takes a special punch. And I've gone to every hardware store looking, and I think I even bought a while ago. I bought a kit, gun kit with all the punches, and it didn't have it. It's like, I think between like a 2 and a 3, so like a 2.5 or something, the size. I don't know. It's been a while. I've only put about 400 rounds, I think, through that 45. I bought it in January of 2013 of this year, and I shot it enough to break it in, and it is my everyday carry, but in the summertime it tends to be a little bit on the heavy side. Wearing shorts and all, I tend to carry 9mm more, my Ruger, you know, and I don't know, I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank on the weight, but it's enough that you do notice. And of course the 45, it's got a little bit of a longer barrel and everything on it, so I'll probably be getting back into carrying that as my regular daily carry again. Don't leave home without it. Not in this crazy country anymore. A lot of people think that's kind of overrated. I know a lot of people that don't carry guns. Pretty crazy to them. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're threatening me. Alright, we got music. That's interesting. Huh. But, yeah, anyway, we'll cover some gun videos here soon, too. Maybe show you how I prefer to carry, and I don't know. I don't really want to get into doing too much reviews and things like that at this point, but people usually, once they review something, then they want you to review even more. And I'm not a gun shop, so come on, we gotta get this load. So we'll see what else we kind of break out into, but should be lots of stuff coming to the channel, so if you haven't subscribed, you better get to it. Otherwise I'm going to charge you a fee. It's like I just got charged right there. I don't know why. Man, I could punch a baby right now. Not really. He's sleeping. Wouldn't want to do that. But we're just getting nickeled and dimed. I'm not going to have anything left over. Can't even remember how much I'm getting paid on this, but I guarantee you, once we get the damage fixed, she ain't gonna be pretty. Oh, these people don't have a clue what I went through to get the load here. Sure glad I didn't go ahead and sleep more. I forgot to check, but I would have been overdue. And then I would have gotten penalized. We always park our own trailer. Not that hard. You don't have to be precise, just gotta be close. Whoop. And we're gonna get a green light here in a minute, maybe. Okay. I guess it really wants to be precise today. Maybe we weren't far enough back. Let's drop her. Oh, satisfactory. I have not gotten one of those in a long time. $1,000 almost. We got penalized. I wonder if the music was here all along. Maybe I just had it turned off, but we didn't do too good on that one, but I bet you it'll be 20 grand to fix her. So now we got to do the last little leg of the journey, and we're gonna go explore this town, which is... Where the hell am I going? Oh my god. Alright. Ah, come on. There we go. Jeez, we got gears a grinding and everything else. Let's go haul this bucket of parts in. You could always stop here and see if they got a load and pick up, but it's very seldom that they've got the best load in town, so let's see. I'm gonna go this way. A lot faster without that load on there. Whoa. And when you drive by some of these places, you'll discover them, and there's a shop. I don't think I'd want to shop this far out at this point. Although Paris is pretty far out too. I'm thinking about putting one there and then one in the UK, maybe. And then get a few drivers and trucks that are all... I like to call them ass backwards, but it's a right-hand steer. So, nothing against people in the UK. Although I don't know why they chose to drive different. I did know one time, but I don't remember. It's kind of weird, but Japan does the same thing, and some of those countries. They just don't want to share vehicles with us. There's a big store. Wow. Guess we drove by the motel and oh boy, skin in the paint. Hopefully this is an MAN dealer. What the heck we got here? Whoa. Huh. Okay. I've never seen one like this. It's different. Well, let's see the damage. Oh. Oh my goodness. Well, that was all for fun. By the time we took our tickets and $23,000 to repair it, we just got owned right there. Alright. So hopefully this town has some good loads in it, and next time I'm going to drive her a little bit more careful. I'll probably run a few loads in the meantime to get our monies up. I'm thinking about trading in for a different truck. I'm not sure what I want to go with yet. Volvo's got some power, but I don't know. They're a little different. I guess I'm gonna go over here and... oh, you know what? I didn't even realize it, but I think we can sleep here. I think we can sleep here. Yay. Well, that's kind of a 2-for-1 right there. So anyway, I guess we'll get some rest here, and like I said, I'm going to try to make some money and trade up. Maybe a Scania or Scania, as some say. I guess they pronounce it different, but yeah, we'll get a new truck here coming soon, and I'm going to probably hire another driver, buy a shop, and give this one off to somebody else. So I'll probably have to take out a small loan to do that from the bank, which I don't like doing, but hey, you got to do her to keep her going, right? So sounds like a plan. I think we might buy out west. I'm glad that I put my first headquarters in Berlin, because now I'm kind of like centralized in amongst everything else, and if they ever go west, south, north, I'm still going to be kind of centralized, so it's pretty awesome. I think that's a good place to have your first shop, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we didn't crash her too much, but we did pretty much ended up with a wash. We got done. I think we got enough to buy some dinner. That's about it. Make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe. Check out episode 1 if you like. If you're new to the game, I encourage you to. I kind of have a little bit of an intro in the beginning of that one for those that haven't played it, but we'll try to get another one up here soon. Thanks for stopping by, and take care.